Hello everybody, this is Greg Cummings and I want to thank you for visiting my website. I've been wanting to get this up and going for a long time, and I'm sitting here on a beautiful lake doing what I love to do best on my own free time. I love this country, and I love the concept of our government, which is a republic, not a democracy. And there's a huge reason for that. But I want to thank you for visiting my website. I want to tell you a little bit about what my website's all about and what I want to try to achieve with it for you, we the people across this country. And I'm fishing here at the same time, so if I catch something, I'll continue to talk while I fish here. But you know, and before we get going, I saw three beautiful bald eagles just a little while ago flying over this, and I was lucky enough to come across one of their feathers, and it's absolutely wonderful to watch them. It was two adults with one young one because it didn't have its bald head yet, but it's just amazing how I feel when I'm out camping and fishing as I am doing today. But anyway, back to the website. I thank you very much for coming. I'm a military veteran myself. I spent a long time in the military. I was an instructor for 3 different combat-oriented schools. I was a paratrooper, ranger. Most of my time was in a combat airborne engineer unit, and at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. But absolutely loved my time in service. I truly served in service for the defense of our Constitution, both foreign and domestic. And even though my time in active duty service was taking care of things on a foreign level, since then I've been doing all I can to help defend the Constitution in the domestic level. I was a police officer for a little while, and a family counselor for a little while, and then I worked a long time with the National Tea Party Patriots. But anyway, so this website I wanted to put together. I wanted for a long time, the perspectives need to be heard. Perspective of what America is supposed to be. In other words, non-divisive, right? So I hate the idea of trying to get together on, to be more divisive or diverse is a term you keep hearing, because the second you're trying to make things diverse, then you're keeping score, right? Automatically you're losing, you're dividing the people of this country, and it was never meant that way. And I'll go to my grave believing and fighting for the fact that it was never meant to be that way. We are one nation under God for a reason. We are e pluribus unum, from the many one, not one made up of many. Okay, even though we are one made up of many, that's not what e pluribus unum is trying to say. It is saying that from the many one, right? Every time you hear people talk about making things diverse or whatever, it should be, the definition that they're using with that is universe. That's why we have universities, right? You have a bunch of different demographics, a bunch of different types of study brought together in one place. That's why they call it a university, right? So we are a unified nation. We are the United States of America. And that's what we are supposed to be, and we're forgetting that. We are slowly but surely, because we don't have control of our education system any longer, and we need to, and that's our fault, we the people, because we are not engaged. Okay, you need to be engaged in your city, your local, state, and federal politics. All 3 of those, okay? So local, state, and federal politics. You just have to. That's why we are a republic. You are in charge, we the people. So let's make sure we do that. But on this website, I made sure I gathered some of the brightest upcoming writers to write articles from the perspective of different demographics. Most of them are military, but some of them are just streetwise, just grew up in the streets. And we have males, we have females, we have blacks, we have Latinos, we have whites, and we have Navy, we have Marines, we have Army. We have someone from every walk of life almost writing their perspectives on different issues of the day. And it's important that we all hear that, and we are all also trying to fight the progressive cancer that's in this country, and slowly turning us into socialism and turning our backs on our Constitution. Despite what anybody says, that's exactly what's happening. But I encourage you to go to the resources page and the news page and read these articles of these great people, and I think you'll be inspired, as well as some of my own writings will be in there as well. And then you'll be able to follow each writer on the issues that they talk about, and comment as well. And then I have a store, and a store is with products and stuff that the more you help and buy those products, that will help this website continue on with the mission that I'm trying to do here. That's why I'm calling it Continue the Mission, and the mission of we the people for the United States of America, right? E pluribus unum, a true melting pot where all is one, and no talk of male, female, rich, poor, black, white, Latino, Asian, whatever. None of that should be on the forefront of our thoughts. It should be Americans, and that's what we are. And we are a beacon to the world because of the Christian foundations this country was founded upon. So with that said, please enjoy my website. If you have any suggestions, ideas, or comments, please go ahead and send those in, and make sure you register and tell everybody about this website. I think you'll like what I have here, and until next time, Charlie might continue the mission.